south side, southeast DC, over the other side of the bridge from downtown. Right now we in the hood. This is the part you don't get to see when a lot of people come to DC, you know. It's always across the bridge. When I was younger, there wasn't, you know, no other kids but me and my little group that came from over this side. It's like the dark side over here. But we made do with whatever we saw. It was basically like we would go venture off into different neighborhoods. Whatever we could find on the streets, that's what we usually, you know, try to skate. A lot of curves, a lot of hills. Until I was able to, you know, pop a little tricks, you know, kick flipping, the ollie basically. I would put refrigerators in the ground. I would put car tires, and I would just practice my pop. That's what I was working on, because I couldn't do many tricks, you know. I used to watch a lot of people, and I spent a lot of years just popping, because I didn't know anything, you know. And sometimes I just look, and I just feel like I wouldn't want to be in another place ever, you know. Like I really love my city. I love just being that one over here, you know. Like people always ask me if I want to move to Cali, and that's like the skateboard mecca. Yeah, granted, like everybody see it as the glitz and glamour, like, hey, you can go over there and make it and all that. Just feel like you get swallowed, like, you know, it doesn't, you know. I feel like it's more genuine when you hear, like, being a role model and things like that, that the kids can look up and touch me and see me, you know, in the streets, and they know I'm doing it. And that's why I love being in my city and, you know, having a story where I come from. The neighborhood is Potomac Gardens. I don't really know what the park is called. It's fairly new, and they put it like right in the hood, and I have a problem with it because, like, I'll go there, but ain't too many kids gonna go there, you know, because it's probably not safe or a good idea for them to go there, especially not by yourself. Look at all those guys right there. You see that? That's the homies hanging out. That's the police in that car right there. That's crazy. What they do is they're like the jump out task force. So they try to, you know, come and sneak up on you. Hopefully they can get an early kill, because they out early. This is like Ruse. You can see it's gone. There's another one that Ruse was on there. Ain't no Ruse in the hood, put it like that. I'm not saying like you can't make the best of this, but what you gonna do in here? Like, it's not enough room to hit this thing. Like, how you supposed to jump the pyramid? You can't jump that. The people who behind some of this stuff, you need to get with some of the skaters. You know, get some insight before you do certain things, you know? And you can tell they couldn't have got this from a skater. In DC, I'm not saying kids don't want to skate transition, but we come from legends. With the Maloof Cup coming here this September, I think, you know, that should be one of the major focuses of the skate park. You know, we always want something to mimic Pulaski, tie in Martin Luther King Library is very historical. You know, some of the legends, rest in peace Pepe Martinez, and, you know, people like John E. Gay, you know, a lot of people who helped make that skate park, Brian Tucci, you know, basically, they would love, you know, I think they'd be really proud to see that, you know, jump back on the scene, or a little piece of it, you know. And it's a lot of kids who saw it on video but never got a chance to see it. So, you know, if something like that can be tied in as well, plus whatever else, you know, the Maloof doing their usual thing, you know, and I think it'll be a wonderful thing, man. It's like one of those rainy days, or every spot is just like a bust. You know, we just end up going there because, you won't have no hassle. You know, kids did what they had to do, you know. We had to rough it off and make do with what we had. The scene has always been here. Just, you know, like today it's kind of cooking back up, and it's getting, like, it may be even bigger than it was back then, you know.